Hello, everyone, and welcome to Evolve Yourself TV. Let there be light. There we go. How's everyone doing today? All right. We are starting. We are going to start. I'm breaking out the old System of a Down shirt from like 1998. This is vintage. I think I saw it selling on eBay for $100. So I'm just fucking going to wear it because I don't want to mess around with eBay. But how's everyone doing? Let's see. We had Ignorant here, man. Good to see you, friend. We got the whole crew. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. I see a noticeable absence. Okay, we're all good. Anyways, yeah, so what's going on with everyone? What's new with everyone today? We have, let's see, Liquid Stealth. Good to see you, friend. Welcome in. Tindereos. Good to see you as well, my brethren, my German brethren. I always picture you as like this engineer type, even though just because you're from Germany, it's like the most stereotypical thing. But I just figure you're good at math and you're an engineer and you're good with teamwork. But you know those. I don't know if any of those are true. Let's see. Tinder has to say listening to me and Noger at the same time. That double the action. Tindereos doesn't. He's in for the threesome action. He doesn't fuck around. And then let's see. Who else do we got? We got Swiss R. Holy shit! It's been a long time, brother, from Switzerland, man. Good to see you, good brother. What's new with you these days? I haven't seen you around. I haven't yet. Swiss R was actually one of the OGs for me. He introduced me to all the fitness and health streamers. He was like a gateway. We used to say that he is Twitch. That he literally is Twitch. I don't know if he still is. But yeah, I know it sounds bad, Tindereos, what I said earlier. But you know, it's Twitch, and that's you're supposed to sound bad. You're supposed to sound bad every now and then. All right, where else are we at here? Liquid, you say you hope everyone is doing positively phenomenal. Yeah, dude, bring in the good vibes, of course. What else are you gonna bring, man? You always bring the good vibes. Tindereos, and he waved around his magic stick, and there was light. Yeah, let there be light, right? This is actually what the Bible meant. The Bible meant this, right? You know, that Agni James would be sitting in here, and you know, and then there's light, right? This is actually the first verse in the Bible, or wherever, somewhere in the opening few chapters, right? I don't know anything about the Bible. But anyways, yeah, there's light now. It's better to have some light. Okay, let's see. Liquid, you said you made bone broth, Amish cinnamon bread, homemade butter, and cut your son's hair so far today. That's a lot. Yeah, I didn't do any of that. I didn't do any of that. I went to so the last time I saw my sister, we went out for coffee at a Denny's, and that Denny's is still here. It's right by my house, and it's still here, like, you know, 20 something years prior. So every now and then I go to the same booth that we were sitting in, assuming it's not taken, but it never is because it's pretty much empty. The whole place. And I sit down and I just you know have you know a cup of coffee, cup of tea, whatever, you know, and just kind of do some reading or whatever. So that's what I did, and then I went for a walk, hung out. I didn't have to work today because it's Sunday. It was pretty chilled day. Worked out. I had a really good workout session earlier too. So yeah, that's what I did today. All right, what else we got going on here in chat? I think we're caught up on everything. Amish cinnamon bread sounds really good. It sounds a lot better than what I had for dinner. Let's put it that way. And bone broth, I feel like bone broth would be something in Diablo 4, right? Like it would be we could use bone broth in Diablo 4. Liquid, by the way, I like that you got the VIP badge next to your name. That's like that happened last stream. We made history. Yeah, I think it is in the Old Testament, right? Let there be light. but I don't know like where. Like I don't know what verse or anything about it. It's somewhere in the Old Testament, But that's what they were actually referring to. They were referring to this moment. So you are all involved now in the Old Testament. We are now living in the days of the Old Testament. Christ has not come yet. He's not on the scene. He hasn't made the scene yet. We've all made the scene, but he's not even here. We're the heathen, right? We're the heathens. We're just like trying to get by. We're like, hey, let's mainline God, we'll just connect directly. And then Jesus comes along and he's like, hey, don't worry, I'll be the middleman. And we're like, all right, cool, dude. You can help us out. That if you believe in the Christianity paradigm. All right. Anyways, where the fuck is JT Farms? I don't see her around. Is she around? Is Miss JT Farms around? What's going on here? Without JT Farms around, I can't even stream. I can't even stream without her around. She just never shows up. I don't know what she's doing. She might be lurking in the shadows. She's been known to do that on occasion, but we got to keep the energy flowing in here. We got to keep the energy right, and she does that for me. So I don't know. We'll see if she ever presents herself. Let's see. Swiss, you say it's 2:44 a.m. and you woke up and right here I am. You turned me on. Yeah, I don't know. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. 2:44, dude. You were a trooper. You're a trooper. You're one of the originals. You're the OG. You are Twitch. You literally are Twitch. So it's pretty amazing that you came in here. Yeah, what have you been up to these days, by the way? I know you don't really, I haven't seen you streaming anymore, but I haven't been streaming, I haven't been spending a lot of time on Twitch, so I don't even know. For all I know, you could be streaming every day but I haven't seen you been streaming under either account, Fitness Yoga or your main one. But I hope you're doing well. I hope you're still going out dancing. Dancing's really good exercise. Dance if you can. I don't know. I'm not huge into the dance scene, but every once in a while I get really inspired, and at concerts I'll do some dancing. All right, that's how it goes. Let's see. Okay, now we're using Tindereos is now using Army Time. What do you think? What do you think this is, dude? What do you think this is? This is an American stream, man. You can't use Army Time. We're ignorant. We're ignorant here. We're ignorant. We don't know anything about 2330. We don't get that. We don't get that. We don't know what that means. We want you to use the foot. And all and not the metric system. And we want you to use stuff that doesn't make any sense because we're Americans here. We're America. We're from America. we want you to all just do what we say and hope for the best because we're all, that's how we think in America. Just the rest of the world should just do what we say, and then we'll end up in a cesspool of chaos, kind of like we are right now. Okay. Anyways, Liquid, he is everywhere all at once. He's omnipresent. Swiss R is omnipresent. He is Twitch. You have a divine property, Swiss R. How does it feel to have a divine property? That's pretty cool because God's omnipresent. You're omnipresent. I mean, that's kind of neat that you share a property like that with God. That's a big step up. You're moving up in the world. Maybe that will help too on the dance floor. Maybe all of a sudden you'll start moving a little differently too. Tendreos, you say let's summon JT Farms. I have no idea. Oh, maybe this will help. She gave me this a long time ago, many moons ago. This was sent to me in the mail. All right. This was sent to me. This is a fire quartz. Agni means fire. She sent me the fire quartz, and she's got the sister fire quartz at her place. And there's supposed to be a connection between these two. And I felt energy from here. At least, it feels like it is. So can we summon her? I don't know. We'll see. She's stealthy though. She's sneaky. She's a hard one to find. Swiss, you say you streamed every week of 2024. It's because I haven't been on Twitch. I haven't seen you around. I come on Twitch rarely these days. I've been busy. All my chess classes started back up. I've been doing a lot of training. I work out. I've been pursuing new relationships. I had a girl. So this was crazy today. There's this girl that I kind of like. I do kind of like her, right? We've been intimate, and we've had some we gone on some dates and stuff like that. And today she was giving me a lot of shit. She was coming out hostile because she's a vegan and I'm not a vegan. She kept calling me a carnivore, and she's saying like some stuff about my energy not being good because I'm a carnivore. It's like, dude, leave me alone. like what? First of all, I'm technically an omnivore because I eat meat and I eat salad and lettuce. Secondly, like it just seemed kind of weird. And then she's like, okay, now you violated my boundary because you're bringing your carnivore energy into the equation or something like that. And I was like, what? I was like, all right, well, have a good night. Yeah. So it was kind of weird. It was kind of weird. I don't know what the situation is with her. It's like, it's weird. I feel like it's weird when people who are vegan or vegetarian like give you a lot of shit, like really like try to do the high pressure sales tactics. They sound like religious zealots, like, and it's like, dude, like there's nothing more unappetizing and more unappealing than someone who's trying to push their beliefs on you. It's like, I tried veganism, I tried vegetarianism, and guess what? I was a fucking asshole when I did it. I quit doing all my volunteer work. All right? I wanted to kill everyone all the time. I was super angry. I wanted to murder the fucking world. And now I know it works for some people. I know veganism is great for some people. And on moral grounds, I fucking love the thing. I know it's healthy in a lot of ways. Vegan, vegetarian, I know it can be really healthy. But for some reason, when I went that route, I just wanted to kill everyone. So I quit doing all my volunteer work. I was angry all the time. I pissed off everyone around me. I lost friends because I was being such an asshole. I did it for a year and a half. I stuck it out. A year and a fucking half. It was like my whole life, the trajectory of my life disintegrated. I got more and more depressed. I started feeling more and more shitty to the point I was like, should I just end it? Should I just end my fucking existence? I took one fucking bite of meat. Everything changed. Everything fucking changed for me, and I felt good again. I felt healthy. I felt alive. It's like everyone has different body types, and this is what people need to understand. Like, some people, their body type is great for vegan and vegetarian, or vegan and or vegetarian, whatever they choose, right? Some people, it's not. I work out a ton, and I need like a shit ton of protein, and like it's like you're not going to get it. You can eat all the beans you want. You're not going to be able to get like the amount of protein that a fucking bodybuilder needs, right? I do long distance running. I need protein. I need lots of fuel. I burn a lot of fuel. I'm a high energy person, and it just didn't work for me. So for her, like, coming out all passive aggressive, calling me a carnivore, and like, it's like, dude, let me just fucking live my life. Don't be a zealot. All right. Anyways, where are we at here? Okay. Let's see. Tinderios, you say you did it in New Zealand, but by accident. Oh, you did what? Vegan or vegetarian? You did. I'm interested. Swiss R, you said eating is the new religion. Yeah, I don't know. She was trying to push her beliefs on me and coming out real vicious, and then saying that I crossed boundaries because I was like trying to communicate with her. And she's like, because I don't feel like talking to a carnivore right now. It's like, what? What are you talking about? It's like, not only is that factually inaccurate because I eat both vegetables and meat, I mean, but secondly, like, what? You're going to like start making these arbitrary categories and say like I'm like a different breed of person because I eat meat? That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy to me. I don't know. But anyways, where are we at here? We got Swissar rocking and rolling. Empath Physique. Good to see you, man. But the shout out didn't go out, man. What is up with that? You're supposed to be getting the auto shout outs. All right, now I'm pissed. I put it in empath, PHYSIQUE. Let me check it out again. I got to check this out. Now I'm really mad. I put this in last time. You should have gotten the auto shout out. All right, let's see. Events. Empath, PHSIQUE. Is that right? Why? Physique. Physique. All right, let me fix this. Let me fix this right now. Ph. All right. This is a thing. Physique. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, things are getting in order now. We're cleaning up the stream. I still haven't fixed the boom command though, but that's something I'll have to do. There we go. Okay. Empath, you should be getting you should get a shout out on your next the next thing you say, hopefully, unless it's too late. Hulk Hogan, brother, good to see you. Yeah, welcome in. Welcome in. It says first time chat. You love my shirt? Yeah, this is a vintage System of a Down shirt. This is from 1998. I saw it selling on eBay for like $100 or something like that. It was crazy, but I'm not gonna fucking throw it on eBay. I'm gonna wear the vintage shirt. You know, like no one has this shirt. You're not gonna find this shirt anymore. Here's a cool story. There's a really cool story about System of a Down. Pretty much all you might have heard of them. You should all know them. They're right. You know, Serge. First of all, Serge used to be the CEO of a company, which is kind of cool. And then he switched to and then he went into music. But second of all, I used to run the website. I owned and ran the website for the second largest. I was the second largest website for the band Tool, like way back in the day. We're talking like 1996, right? Way back in the day, right? When like the internet was pretty new, so like I could just go on and like create like a a website. Everyone's like, oh my god, you got a website? Wow, that's pretty fucking cool, right? But anyways, so I had the second largest website for Tool. The producer of Tool contacted me and was like, hey, Agni. Guess what? There's this new band called System of a Down, and I'm the producer of Tool, and I was just wondering if you could if I could send you a demo tape of them and some stickers and some stuff, and if you like them, you could put a link to our website. You could do a little promotion for us. I was like, send me the tape. If I like it, I'll do it. So they sent me a System of a Down, like their first demo tape ever. In fact, I wonder if that thing's worth any money. I wonder if that thing, it's literally the original demo cassette tape, from System of a Down. It's probably worth something. I mean, they made it pretty big. So like, anyways, they sent it to me. I liked it, so I put a link on my site. And yeah, and then I had my site for a few more years. I went into college and then just stopped updating it, and the thing fell apart. It was called Virtual Hate's Tool Page. That was the name of it. Virtual Hate was like my internet name at the time, and it was for the band Tool. But yeah, it was the second largest website for them. It was fun. It was pretty cool back then. Way before 97. I think it even started in the website started in like 90, 94, 95, 96. I was like a little kid. I was a young kid. My older sister it was like, hey, check out this band Tool. They're really good. And I like listened. I was like, whoa, I'm like fucking 11, but they sound good to me. Okay, my fucking role model likes them. I think they sound good. I'm gonna start listening to this band, right? And then I was into computers early on, so like I got my computer and I was like, holy shit, I was one of the first kids in the area to have a his own computer, right? It was pretty cool. All right. Anyways, Hulk Hogan, brother, you say it's your brother from Chicago. Yeah, Hollywood Hulk Hogan 16, but you deleted your old account. Okay, that's kind of what I figured, but it said first time chat, so it threw me off. But good to see you, friend. How you been? What's new with you? I remember last time we talked, you said you were gonna take a step back from social media, that you needed like a break from it because it was it is kind of toxic sometimes, right? Sometimes you just need a break. It's good to see you, friend. I hope you're doing well. Were you living in Logan Square? I forget where you were at. But I remember you were, but yeah, it's good to see you back. How have things been with you? I hope things have been well with you. I just got involved in that story that I was just telling. You say, dude, it's definitely worth good money. Check Discogs. Yeah, I'll check it out. Like, the only thing is, it's the tape has been opened and used. It's not like it's not still sealed and everything, so it's a used tape, but it still is their System of a Down's original demo tape. I saw it. I saw it last time I was at my parents' house. I was like just going through some stuff in my old bedroom, and I was like, holy shit, that demo tape is still there. Like that's pretty cool. I also saw an old Tool vinyl that might be worth money. Like I used to go to these record conventions. It was crazy. They had these record conventions back in the day, and you could get like weird like signed memorabilia and shit. I don't know if they still have them. But yeah, like it was pretty cool back in the day to do that. And now we got Victor Soar. Welcome in, Victor Soar. I hope you're doing well. I hope all is well with you. What's new? What's new with you these days? What's going on? I still have not gotten to look through all the chess stuff you posted. We're gonna be doing some chess tonight though on stream, but yeah, when I get a minute, I'll go through the chess stuff. I want to check out that 4-player. I know you're like one of the stronger 4-person chess people in the world, which is pretty cool because like that's like a game I know nothing about. Like I'll just get my ass beat in that. But yeah, you know me. I'm just straight up old fashioned original chess. That's my deal. Let's see. How would you say? Yeah, Logan Square, brother. Yeah, you've been good. You've been working hard on improving your life, and you're in a much happier place now. Awesome. I hope you're well. Well, that's great. That's a great story. Yeah, it's always good when someone I haven't seen in a long time pops back in. Thank you for popping in and sharing that with me. And I'm glad you're doing better. I know you were going through some hard times. This world is tough. It's a tough place. But you made some significant life changes, and that's great that you're doing better. So good for you. How does the demo tape look? You know what? Next time I go to my parents, I'll grab it and then I'll bring it over here and then I'll show it on stream. Or else I'll just take a picture of it at my parents. No, it's cooler if I bring it and show it on stream. Then you guys can all know that I'm not full of shit. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's just been sitting. I had like a thick layer of dust on it. I had that. I had like an old Faith No More, the real thing. Single or something or tape or something. I had some like weird shit. I had just some old shit from way back in the day. Oh, Hulk Hogan, you say is Chad Guy still around? Interesting stories about Chad Guy. Chad Guy, he's very mysterious now. Like he doesn't come in talking all the time. Last time he was here, he popped in. He did a hydration redemption. So I drank some water. And that was it. That's all we heard from him. I think what happened is he somehow fucked up too much in chat, not in my chat, but in other people's chats, and got permabanned or something. Something happened. But I think he can still do redemptions, which is kind of weird. He comes to the Discord every once in a while and posts stuff in there. But there was also an issue with him and one of my friends who's a yoga instructor. They got into a little drama, and I had to call him out on it because it's like if you're a yoga instructor on Twitch, you gotta not and someone's harassing you, even if it's mild, it's still that's kind of rough for these women that come on here and are trying to actually teach a yoga class, and then all of a sudden they can't sit there in front of their screen constantly while they're doing the poses, right? So people come in and say lewd shit, or start DMing them all the time, and and it can make an uncomfortable situation, right? All right. Anyways, Teneros, you say it looks like it's probably worth around $200 to $400, like a used one. The used cassette tape, because I mean it's been used. Like I listened to it probably 10 times. Wow. All right, shit. I gotta dust that thing off. Well, that's pretty cool. I'll throw that on eBay. Yeah. Fuck yeah. All right, that's a good. Yeah, it was their original demo tape. Cool. Awesome. And I don't know if the stickers worth anything, like the original stickers from System of a Down. I have to look for those. I know they're somewhere around my room in my parents' house. They're somewhere around there. I wonder if those stickers are worth anything. I know this shirt was worth something, but I don't know. Really, it's kind of cool to wear the vintage shirt, to wear I think this might have been their first shirt or one of their first shirts. The first tour they ever went on, if I recall, was actually they opened up for Slayer, like their first like major tour, the one that put them on the map. They opened for Slayer, which I thought was a pretty interesting pairing, right? System of a Down and Slayer. So that's kind of cool. All right, let's see. Victor, sir, you say you agree. You believe it's every man's responsibility to protect the prestige of women, given our human history. Yeah, you got to stick up for women. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, if they're being harassed, you don't want to they have it rough. They've had a lot of skeezy dudes come in and fucking harass them over the years. Like I was talking with one of my good friends the other day, and I go on walks like at 3 a.m. in the middle of the woods by myself, right? I'm like, I don't fucking care. Like I'm a dude, and like the way I see it, if someone wants to fuck with me, I will eat them. I will fucking murder them and eat them just to prove the fucking point, or at least just like take a bite out of their neck after I fucking kill them. Like I don't even care if they got a knife. I'll fucking take it out of their hand and like that's my mentality, right? I have zero fear. If they have a gun, whatever, I'll fucking distract them and I'll grab the gun from them and shoot them in the face, right? That's like my thing. I will defend myself, right? So I have no fear with that. But like I was talking to my friend who's a woman, and she's like, yeah, like I have to be really careful. I have to be really careful when I go out for walks at night, right? When I go out for walks, I have to, and she said she does stuff like if there's someone walking behind her, she'll like purposely cut over across the street. She'll cut across the street just to see if they're following her or not. She has like fear of it. And I was thinking about that. I'm like, man, I've never been afraid of like someone like, coming to fucking jump me since I was like in, a little kid, and like, a gang would fucking, gangs of people are different, right? Then you got to fucking be a little more cautious, right? Because gangs are cowardly. It's like people who are like, oh, I'm too weak to fucking, defend myself. So I'm going to like, have a bunch of people, to fucking, try to, protect me because I can't defend myself, and people who use weapons are weak because they can't fucking, they're like, oh, I fucking, I'm going to go and attack someone with a weapon because I'm afraid that, if we go hand to hand that they'll kick my ass, right? That's always been my view. I've never lost a fight, a fair fight. I've never lost a one-on-one, like when someone has not had a weapon or when someone has not, when it's just been a one-on-one, I've never lost a fight. I've been in a lot of fights in my life. But, usually the situation goes where it's like I'm in the fight and then all of a sudden I'm kicking the dude's ass and then a friend jumps in. And then like if I start kicking both of their asses, then like 2 more friends jump in. And then eventually like I'm like getting my ass beat, right? But, it's like it's fucking cowardly. That's like the most pathetic shit in the world. At the end of the day, I still fucking win because they're a bunch of fucking cowards. And it's like, they can't hold their own by themselves. All right. Anyways, Tinderos, you say this website is good for check. Oh, let's go to it. Let me go to it right now. Actually, I don't know if that's the one I have. Unfortunately, maybe it is. It didn't have that white. It didn't have that white. Oh, I should bring it up for everyone to see. Well, okay, we'll check that out later. I'm just gonna minimize it and I'll check that out later. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't remember it being white. I don't remember the tape being white, but I'll have to look. It was either maybe they came out with one right after that. But it was. She said it was the original, demo tape. She said, "Hey, I have this demo tape, this new band, System of a Down. I had never heard. No one had heard of them. No one in my friend group. But I put a link to them on my website. Yeah, you say let's see. If someone wants to fuck with you, then good luck. Yeah, I mean that's the mentality I take. I know, and it's kind of stupid. It's kind of foolhardy. To be honest, it's a little bit foolhardy, right? Because obviously, if someone comes up to me with a gun, there is a chance that I'm not able to grab it out of their fucking hand. Like I would probably do the move where I would make them have a slight hesitation. Like I'd kind of like look up, like be like, like pretend like there's someone like behind them or something. Like be like. And then it's the second they hesitate a little bit, just kind of sidestep and go for the gun. And by the way, people with guns, a lot of time they're afraid to use them. They just have them there because they think the other person's going to be afraid. But if you're not afraid, if you're fearless and you're like, well, if I'm going to die, I'm going to die, then you have a good chance of taking the person out. And then you just fucking just to prove the point, you just fucking take a big bite out of their jugular at the end, and it's like, you fucking got him. It's like, well, there you go. Shouldn't have fucked with me. Hollywood Hulk Hogan knows this. This is how we do it. This is Chicago style. This is how we do it in Chicago. Okay. Anyways, back to more serious matters. Where else are we at? Let's see. Tinderos, you say, did you tell me the story about the guy with a knife and a door? No, I don't know about this. I don't. You did not. You did not. And then Victor Soar, you were saying, LO, so many people in the world mistake kindness for weakness. I'm sure you have experiences. Dude tried to fuck with you with a knife because he thought you were a nice guy who wouldn't choke him the fuck up. Exactly. And that's by the way, being perfectly honest, that's seriously that's like my go-to move. Because I don't want to kill someone, right? But I will defend myself, right? Yeah, you're a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. We both meditate. We fucking take care of ourselves. We work to improve ourselves, right? But yeah, at the end of the day, just choke the fucker out. Choke the fucker out, right? That's like my go-to move. I'm like one of those guys with the headlock that just won't. No one has ever gotten out of my fucking headlock, ever in my whole fucking life, and I've been in a shit ton of fights. Like, I'll have people, their friends jacking me in the fucking head, and I will not let go of the fucking headlock. Like, I'm ridiculous with my headlocks. Like, I get one thought in my mind, and the only thought is, no matter what, I am holding this fucking person and fucking not letting go of their neck. That's like the only thought in my mind. I don't care what else in the world happens. I don't care if fucking atomic bomb goes off. I'm going to fucking choke that person out, right? So, like, yeah, that, and that's the thing, that's, or at least until, like, other shit happens, right? But that's like my go-to move. Yeah. And then, like, once the person's choked out, and their friends are beating on you or whatever, then yeah, sure, you might go down, whatever. But like, I always, that's always my go-to move at the end, like, once I get him in close. I'm like a fucking bear, you get him in close. I'm not one to, like, keep the distance and, box them out. I'm more like a bear. Just fucking, I'll handcuff you to me, and then it's just over. All right. Anyways, where are we at here? Hollywood Hulk Hogan, or Hulk Hogan brother, you are responsible for the success of System of a Down with your reps. I was a little bit responsible. Not like, totally, but yeah, I did help them out. I did help promote them right off the bat when no one had heard of them. People hadn't heard of them. But I think it had more to do with the fact that they opened for fucking Slayer, like they went on tour with Slayer. If you go on tour with Slayer, if you're like an opening band for Slayer, I mean, obviously you're gonna get a little hype there, right? Let's see. Is it this one? Oh, let me look. Yeah, I think that one looks closer. That might be it. Yeah, it might have even had. Is there one with a Slayer it's either that one looks closer. Is there one with a Slayer like thing on it too? Because it might have been a Slayer / System of a Down. I only looked at it real quick, and I just saw it like in the background when I was at my parents'. I'll bring it in next time. It might be that one. That one looks. Maybe that is it. I don't know. Anyways, we'll have to. Yeah, I'm not even showing anyone. Sorry about that. I'm just like looking at it. Yeah, we'll have to look. I'll bring it in. It'll be a cool thing. It'll be a cool thing to bring it in on stream and I'll unbox it. Unbox it on stream. My old System of a Down cassette, right? All right. Victor, so you say, for educational purposes, is this also your experience? The body twitches involuntarily right before it falls limp when you choke them out. I have not noticed that, but at the same time, like, my adrenaline is going so much, and I'm just laser beam focused just on the choke that I have not noticed that, but it might have. I mean, it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. Also, at the same time, I'm getting hit in the head by their fucking friends. So like, like I got a lot going on. Okay. Anyways, Hulk Hogan, brother, you say exactly. LL. The Chicago neck bite is the classic. Yeah, right. It's just like, there you go. It's just like, you turn into that fucking werewolf beast, and you just fucking, you go for the jugular, and it's what I teach. I literally teach my students. So by the way, I don't just teach adults chess. I don't know how many of you know this. I teach kids too, anywhere from 4 years old to like all the way up to like, like grandparent fucking age, right? Like I've taught like I think like a 70 or 80-year-old how to play chess. He was like in the 70s or 80s, right? So I've taught the whole spectrum. But when I teach my 4 and 5-year-olds, guess what? I literally tell them, chess is a war game. Go for the throat. I literally am and that's what I'm instilling in them. And I'm a guided meditation instructor. But then I also make sure they understand it's just a game. That in real life you don't act that way. But in chess, you go for the throat. You don't let up. It's like Victor Sir when you're attacking, man. When you're attacking in chess, you don't let up. You're not just like, oh, I'm going to take my foot off the gas, and like start like, I don't know, pushing pawns on the other side of the board. Dude, you're a very good attacking chess player, and you just keep going, right? And that's how you got to be. Chess is a war game, It's two armies marching at one another, right? Who's going to gain central control? Who's going to be able to win the war, right? Win the battle. All right. Well, speaking of chess, let's play some chess. All right. I've been doing too much talking, and we still haven't seen JT. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. She doesn't want to come around. She doesn't want to come around right now. But we're switching to the chess category. All right. So we are now officially in the chess category. Let me load up what I want to do. We're going to start off with some Puzzle Rush. 3 minutes. How many chess puzzles can I solve in 3 minutes? That is the question. Then we got to get this up. All right. Everyone should be able to see this. Oh, my face is down there. All right. You know what? Does it really matter? Does it matter that my face is there? It kind of does. It's kind of annoying. I kind of want to move that. All right, let me move that around a little bit. Display. We got to go to cam. Oh, it's unlocked as already. So here. No, I don't like it there. Maybe I could make here. I'll make my face a little smaller and put it right there. That looks pretty decent, right? That looks pretty decent. All right, cool. We're gonna lock it up then. There we go. We're in business. We're in business. Redeemed. Highlight your message. Victor, so you say, thanks, man. It's a merciless game. It's totally a merciless game. The second you start like feeling bad for your opponent, or like let your foot off the gas, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. You got to keep going. You just keep going. You don't give them a chance to breathe. It's like if you're in a fight, you don't want to just give the person a chance to like catch their breath, right? you keep going. And by the way, I don't advocate you just go out and attack people. And this is my disclaimer, right? I'm talking about pure self-defense. I will never throw a first punch. That's one thing about me. Excuse me. I won't throw the first punch. But if I am attacked, if someone physically assaults me, they're going, then all of a sudden it's on. It's on. But I'm not the guy that's going to throw the first punch. Unless, of course, something like crazy happened, like someone went after my family, right? Then I would. Usually, I've had like a friend, jack me in the head, and I didn't even hit him back because but in his case he has schizophrenia, so it's like he's mentally ill. He might have thought I was the fucking Antichrist or something, right? Tindereos, best, or how would you say best defense is good offense? Yeah. Tindereos, you say in Mexico, a guy was running after you with a knife. You ran into a store. You closed the double door behind you and had hold of both door wings. He tried to go in, but only on one side. He switched the door he took back and forth. So you just adjusted one door further back, and when he grabbed that one, you launched it against him and hurt his leg badly. The glass shattered, and he walked off. That's a genius move. That's a genius move. It's like, yeah, you really want to get in? You want to get in? Like, that's using your mind. That's using your mind, and that I respect that. That's the kind of stuff more people need to do, right? You basically played it like a chess player. That's like what a chess player. I don't know. I know you're not like big into chess, or maybe you play a little bit, right? I forget what the situation is, but that's like that's a good fucking tactic. Yeah, I like that. Victor, so you say a true competitor appreciates the merciless nature, though. It's a beautiful thing to be genuinely outplayed by an opponent. Yeah, I mean when I am totally outplayed by an opponent. I'm usually really pissed right off the bat, but then I do game review, and then like I look through it, and then I'm like, shit, they fucking were amazing. They played great, right? Props to them, and then I learned something, right? So yeah, but my initial response, is like anger. It's like fuck, they just devoured me, I don't like getting devoured, right? But yeah, all right. So you defeated a guy with a knife using a door. It's perfect, though. And the cool thing is you can use anything as a weapon. It's absurd, but like, if you need to, right? If they have like a knife or a gun and you need to, you can use a fucking remote control as a goddamn weapon, right? All right, what are we doing though? Those of you, we're in the chess category. People are coming in, they're like, when is this guy gonna fucking play? So those of you who don't know me, my name is Agni James. I'm a chess instructor IRL. I also run guided meditations, and I also have a master's in philosophy, so we do philosophy streams and well. If any of that appeals to you, welcome in. Enjoy the stream. We do a lot of absurdist humor in here, and I do chess lessons also. So we're gonna do a 3-minute puzzle rush. Let's see what I can get. When I do it on stream, I always play way worse, and I'm way shittier, but that's just how it goes because I can't multitask, and I'm talking and shit during stream. My ELO drops about 300 points, but on chess.com recently I was at the 99.9 percentile for rapid, so that was a good feeling. Okay, here we go. You all ready for this? Let's do this shit. Okay, let's do this. Oh, I don't have the sound on. All right. Okay, they start out easy and they get harder as you move on. What am I doing here? What the fuck am I doing here? Wait a second. White? Oh, it's white to move. Ah! See, I told you. It takes me a minute. It's going to take... Yeah. All right. These are all checkmates and fucking one and shit, dude. Like, what am I doing here? Check. Where are they going? Is this... Am I, like, being completely idiotic here? Check. And then... Like, why is this take... Oh, duh! Come on. All right. See, yeah, I just got slowed down, like, major... Ooh, they almost got me. They almost got me with that little tricky... Ooh. All right. Check. Sack the queen. Mate. Black to move. Yeah, what are we doing here? All right. Yeah, and then we have this... Wait a second. No, just win the rook? Is this just it? Oh no, what the fuck am I doing? Oh, that was terrible. Come on. All right, I'm not seeing shit right now. Check, they just take with the queen. Hold on a second. What's even the fucking... I'm killing too much time. I'm killing way too much time here. This is absurd. This is ridiculous. What am I missing here? Is it just... Oh, it's just this. Come on. Too slow. Too fucking slow. What, just this shit? And then... Oh, we got one of these. These are fun. I don't even know what those are called. I forget the name of those checkmates. But they're fun. All right. What do we got here? What's the situation here? What is this shit? Just push? Am I just pushing up? Yeah. All right. The pin. Take advantage of the pin. Pin piece. And then win some material, or is there something better? Nope. Checkmate is better than winning material. All right. Yeah, those of you who don't know, Checkmate's better than winning material. Always keep that in mind. Is it just just this, right? And then this, and then this. There we go. All right, white to move. White to move. Oh shit! What? Just this? I guess just this is fine. All right, I'm in check. Got to get out of check. Maybe over here. And then what's the follow-up? This idea. All right. What's the fucking deal here? Oh, this. Quick. All right. Okay, 23. 23 is not bad for a stream. 23 is not bad for a stream. I'll take it. I'll take that. Anything 20 or higher when I'm streaming, I'm okay with. I think my high is 29. That's my top ever. But one of my lights just went out. Well, that's great. That's gonna help for the meditation. Well, that's just how it goes. The other one's gonna probably go out soon, so we're gonna have a really dark guided meditation a little bit later. Okay. So anyways, that's how it goes. You say, Victor, so you say, you know what they say, sometimes the universe closes doors on you to shatter your leg with others. It's good. It's good. All right. Let's do a game on Lichess. Let's see how that goes. I feel like continuing the chess theme because we are in the chess category. 23 is not bad. But now we have to go. Oh, we got to go back. Let's do this. Display. Oh, I got to change the where my camera's at. Oops. Hold on a second. Where should we put this? I think up here is safe. It's kind of weird right there. Maybe here? Is that going to be in the way of the board? I don't think so. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. All right. Okay. Let me go to the game. So this is a random game on Lichess. All right. So okay, good. We all can see that the time's a little wonky, but we're gonna have to deal with it because I'm playing. So this is the Sicilian defense, right? I played the hyper accelerated dragon variation of the Sicilian. It's marked by this quick idea right here. If he pushes, we got the open variation I take, so I can even pre-move that. Everyone can see this, right? We're good. I just want to double check. All right, yeah. I've had it where I'll stream for a while and like people aren't even seeing what I'm doing. It's kind of crazy. So let's see. All right. So, he's going in for real cheap tricks. All right. That's absurd. He'll probably even go in for the cheapest of them all. So we'll see what he does. This dude's all. That's not going to work, buddy. It's not going to work. And now I'll bring the queen over. Yep. That doesn't do anything because of the bishop, man. Come on, dude. So here's the thing. If I go with development, then he's got this idea. So I think, let's see, what's best with this crap? Here, I'm up a fucking piece. Have fun. What are you going to do? You know? He's like, oh, I can't checkmate him in 4 moves. Well, now I don't have anything left. He's like, oh, my queen, my most powerful piece is under fire. You know, what am I going to do? Yeah, continue the attack, buddy. Are you going to leave? Are you going to leave because of your shitty attack? See, these are the unsound strategies that I do not teach. I'm all about solid chess. You know, there's a lot of guys that play these real cheap, tricky, crappy open. Yeah, this guy's, did he leave or is he back? Oh, he moved. He made a move. Okay, so let's come back. All right, so yeah, now the idea is I just develop, right? So I gain a little tempo, right? I get my knight developed for free. Oh, this is even beautiful. So I get my rook out, and then if he ever plays this, I just bring my king here, and I'm manually castled, and I'm up a fucking piece. Like, this guy thinks he's gonna. This guy really thinks he's gonna win this game with these cheap tricks. Come on. That's not. It's just not how. Oh shit! I fucked up the display. Oh, oops. Hold on, we gotta go back here. We gotta go to window capture. Uh-oh. Hold on. Things just got fucked up. All right. I think you should all be able to see it now. Right? Yeah, now you can all see it again. Okay, cool. All right. So yeah, he's going in for cheapness. All right, cheapness. Where does this knight belong? We got this idea. Yeah, this is fine. I mean, I could hop on over here, but I don't really like what it does. I'm prepared to come back here and then reroute. That's my idea. If he plays this. If he plays that trash. So basically my knight's coming out. The one problem in my knight's coming out, my king's going to be coming over here. Yeah, so this guy is he's just going to give me a pawn, I guess. All right, I'm on the bishop too. Sorry that this is not a more exciting game. This guy does not want to cooperate and actually play legit chess. He wants to just play cheap, quick checkmate chess because he doesn't understand, doesn't have any true knowledge of the game. All right. So yeah, now he's just giving me pieces. Like, okay, so here's the bet. How long till he resigns or leaves? All right, what's his thing? He's going for that square, which is even occupied by. Here, we're just gonna. No, then we get the pawn. He's going after some stupid pawn. Should I sack the pawn? Victor Store, you might be one to sack the pawn in this situation. Oh no, there's the fork. So check it out. He's gonna take the pawn. I just come here, hitting the king, winning the knight. So this will be pretty. This is gonna be a pretty. And I'm even gonna tempt him into it. All right. He's like, oh, I get to win a pawn, and now I'm gonna play. Oh, he's going in for this, which doesn't even do anything. Okay, well. He just leaves. I could have even just taken the knight. Oh God. All right, sorry about that. Could you guys even see that? Because why is the fucking scene all fucked up? Hulk Hogan, you say cheap tricks don't work on a fucking chess. I am not technically a master rated player, but I am pretty damn good. I'm in the 99 point. I was in 2 months ago in the 99.9th percentile. I dropped down a little bit, but I'm working my way back up. Yeah, I fucking love the game. I got all the way up to 1979 on November 2nd. That's my high for Rapid on chess.com. That felt good. Yeah, the land of cheap tricks and salty noobs. Victor, sir, you were saying, yeah, it is kind of like that sometimes. All right, that wasn't fair. We need a better game. Let's get a better game going. I'm pissed. By the way, if we ever get like to a situation where you can't see what I'm doing, let me know immediately, because why is this window capture shit not working? I'm the only fucking streamer that only has one monitor, so I'm always scrambling and doing to do shit. You know, it's like I gotta. And OBS is fucking always wanting to fuck with me, so that's just how it goes. All right, you should be all, yeah, now we're back in business. We're back in business. All right, let's do a legit game, hopefully. All right, let's do it up. New opponent. Let me make sure you all can see this. No, it did it again. What the fuck? Hold on, we got a problem here. Why is it not allowing me to do... There we go. There it is. You guys can see it. I need like a buzzer or something if you can't see it. Okay, I got to go back to the game though. What am I fucking doing here? So you should all be able to see it. All right. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is called the boulder attack. When he brings out the bishop, the idea is I play d5 and then I'm going to gain a tempo on this bishop. He takes, I take. Now notice this bishop has to move again. So he's got two options. Yeah, he's got these two options. This is I got a few options. I could bring the knight out. I like the idea of just bringing the knight out, keeping it real simple. Yeah, and then we just keeping it simple. You know, just like this, right? Nothing fancy. Yeah, it's a pretty straightforward way to deal with the boulder attack. The boulder attack is not a strong attack, by the way. You'll never see it in high levels, in high level chess. This guy at least knows how to play though. This guy or girl, they at least like understand some basic opening theory. So I'm not doing anything fancy here. I'm just developing some pieces, right? The question is, where does this bishop belong? I don't know. I'm looking at one of these two squares. I'm gonna go here actually, and just see. My queen is defending. The idea is his knight can't hop here to add a second attacker on d5. That's the idea. At any time, I could throw in this move to challenge the bishop, right? Maybe now's the time. It's either that, candidate move, swing the rook over. This rook's going to be on a semi-open file. All right, let's just challenge. Let's challenge. Pre-move that out. If he backs up, then, whatever. Now, a lot of players will go all in. The question is, do I want to go all in here? I don't think that. I think it's a little unnecessary. Let's just develop the rook. Okay, he's doing all this stuff. Now I'm tempted. I'm tempted to go in for the attack. Is there anything better here? I could challenge his light square bishop. Ooh. Because this is kind of an annoying piece, right? It's making me have to keep my queen kind of in a passive place, right? I'm going for his light square bishop and try to say, hey, I got the bishop pair. And does he have compensation? Let's go with it. All right. He's prepared to do that move. Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right. So let's get my. This is interesting. Let's see. Do I play G5 right now is the question. All right. So now that nothing's hitting this, I like the idea of bringing my bishop to a better square first. All right. Now he might take, which is fine, sort of. But then my pawn structure is all going to be wonky. That might have not been accurate. That might not have been an accurate play right there. My knight's off on the edge of the board right now. I'm starting to not like my position as much, to be perfectly honest. All right. Anyways, what's going on in chat? How are we doing? People on Lichess are incredibly poor sports. Yeah, I mean, that's just how it goes, right? All right, so, yeah. All right, so I fucked up a little bit. I got a little lucky there. I think he could have taken advantage of that, but he didn't. So we got this idea now. So he'll bring his bishop over. Ooh, he's going in for the sack. So now the idea is he's looking at all this. He wants to keep this pin, right? Okay. Cool. So now I got to be careful. He's looking to slide the queen over here at some point once this knight is out of the picture. Does he actually have anything though? I don't think he does. I think he's bluffing. But you always want to double check, right? You got to be careful. Look, it looks like a bluff to me. This looks like a total fucking bluff to me. I'm going to come here with the idea of bringing my bishop back, maybe even rerouting my knight. We'll see. This knight sucks. All right, so we got this. All right. By the way, here's a very important lesson to learn in chess. When someone is attacking you, you want to trade pieces a lot of times. Ooh, this was kind of messy. Now he doesn't because the knight's there. I was going to say he could bring his queen over. Yeah. So he takes, I take. He's sacrificing shit. He's attacking. I just got to defend the attack, which I'm a pretty good defender, and then I'll win the game, assuming I defend this attack. This knight sucks, though. I really wish this knight was back on c5 or c6. I mean. All right, let's see what he's gonna do. What does he got? He's got ideas like this. All right, so he doesn't want to give up that piece, which is understandable. Okay. Let's see. I could get my knight in the game now, or I could bring this bishop back and try to cover up. Let's get my knight involved. I like the idea of having some control over e5, right? All right, we're just closing this down. No fucking around there. Whoa, what did I just... Oh, I just fucking hung the bishop. I just hung the goddamn bishop. That was so stupid. All right, I'm going to lose this game. Unless I come up with something good tactically. That was absurd. That's what I get for talking up a fucking storm. All right. This is a mess. A total fucking abomination. I'm playing terrible chess right now. That's what happens when I'm talking up a storm. I'm looking at trying to maybe get my knight over here. That could be something positionally. So no, that's not going to even work out. Then he'll just take. We're going to have mass trades. Is there anything I could do? This is the game I should leave, to be honest. All right. I mean, I'm only down 2 points, technically. I'm down 2 pawns. I'm down 2 pawns. Can I come up with some kind of counterplay? I could attack on the queen side. My king's a little... You know what? What about king over and rook over and start attacking? All right, fine. Fine. We're going to do this. This is... It's at least an idea. It's at least something, right? All right, so he's targeting my knight, right? Okay, fair enough. Target the knight. Let's get the knight somewhere a little safer. He's got this idea, pinning the knight to the king. Yeah, this is a real mess. This is really ugly. Victor, sorry, you would be cleaning up right here, man. You'd be, yeah, exactly, right? That's exactly what I said. He's got that idea, right? But what happens if after all this, if then I hop in, right? I mean, sure, I lose the pawn, but does it kind of negate the attack? Does it kind of stave off the attack a little bit? Let's see. Full, what am I fucking doing? Look at this. Look at this ridiculousness. All right, I got to get my shit together. So he's ready to fork this and win my queen. All right, right? You guys see that? I'm not doing anything right now. I should just leave this game if I'm going to be playing like this. And to think, I'm a chess instructor, IRL. All right. Okay, this is absurd. This is absurd. What do we even have here? Maybe this? Yuck. Everything is so ugly right now. Ugh. I mean, he's even got the rook. He's got the rook lift. He's going for the rook lift. All right, so yeah. This is really, really disgusting. All right, I guess we'll go with this. He's going to bring his rook over here. I'm going to try running over here. And then he might just take. So then take. And then I guess I'll just take with the king. Ugh. So we got that. He's going to take. Do I take with the king or the knight? Let's take with the knight. Keep my king a little safer, I guess. Oh, this is messy. This is really messy. And I only have 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to figure it out. What a messy situation. Making sure everyone can still see this. Oh, could you guys even see this? Fuck, every time I come back to OBS, it's like you guys can't even see this shit. God damn it. Window capture. Come back here. Why does it always do this shit to me? Why does it always glitch out? Now I can't even see the screen. Hold on a second. There we go. Window capture. Window capture. Come on, fucking do what I want you to do. There we go. You can all see this, right? There we go. All right. Let's go back. Let's go back to the game. All right. Okay, here we go. We got the queen right here. This bishop needs to get active, and I'm like fucking around with display settings. Not the best strat. Okay, I guess we're doing this. This is so ugly. Queen's gonna probably come on down. Yep. Nope. If I do this, we'll lose to the fork. Okay, let's just we're just curling up. We're curling up into a fucking ball at this point. This is really wait, what about this idea? He's got the check. All right, I just got to do something quick. He's got the check, but this is kind of a nice little thing, right? Sort of. I mean, what does he got? He's got this, and then what's his continuation? Okay, he's got that check. Sure. I got to play like what? This crap. Yeah, this. I'm toast. I'm toast. He's gonna have this. The problem with coming over here is then there's the pin. But at least if the bishop's here and my king comes back over here. Okay, yeah, this is I think this is just it. Hold on. Wait, I got this. I have this idea. Does this work? Sort of. I'm really scrambling right now. But he's gonna okay, so he comes over there. Oh, with check. Wait, hold on. Oh, it's so fucking bad. This is really bad. This is like what not to do in chess. All right. The bishop's holding everything, but he's going to fucking knock me off in just a second. Can we do here? Just run over here. Then he's got that check. Does he have a mate? He's got to have a mate in here somewhere. This is so bad. How do I fucking do anything? Any kind of counterplay? I can't. This is literally all I fucking got. This is so fucking disgusting. He's got anything. He's got anything. He's got this. He's even got this. And there's that. Yeah. Fuck. Oh fuck. That's his game. Mate right here. Well, I got mate because the knight's controlling that. All right. Well, that's ugly. That's really ugly. I am so sorry you all had to witness that trash. I'm so sorry you all had to witness that trash. Okay, you could see it. All right. At least you could see it. You could see that complete garbage. That was one of the worst fucking games. That's the thing. When I stream, I can't multitask. I've never been a good multitasker. All right. To be honest, I'm not very thrilled with that game. Let's see. Victor, sorry, you said you were expecting queen d6 instead of bishop e6. Queen d6 instead of bishop d6. Queen e6 and bishop. Yeah, I mean anything was fucking winning there. It's all good, man. Sometimes it's about Lichess random game makes it harder to take. It is hard to take seriously because a lot of times you'll win like 10 in a row. It's like, oh, I just won 10 games in a row. Those of you who don't know, I once went on here and won 23 in a row. That was my goal. I said, I'm not leaving till I win 23 in a row, and I did it. So check out the VODs. You'll see me win 23 games in a row on Lichess. And then sometimes I come out here and I just play like this garbage, just nonsense, right? All right. Victor, so you say, no, it's all good, man. You have to be hyper-focused on Lichess because everyone is trying cheap tricks every other game. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm glad you had fun watching it. Let's do one more because I'm pretty pissed off about that, and then maybe hop into some meditation after that. All right, I want to at least get like a fucking win in here. That was yeah. Here we go. We're back in business. We're back in business here. All right, let's actually have a win in here. All right. I mean, I won that first game, but I don't even count that one because it was so cheap. All right. We got the boulder attack again. More crap. This is not a sound opening because they lose a tempo with the bishop is the idea. So he'll either check me here or go. Okay, that's even worse from what my understanding of it. All right, because usually he'll castle and try to put pressure, gaining space. All pretty straightforward. I feel like I have a pretty decent edge right here. I wonder. We should check out the computer evaluation after. Let's see. Where does this bishop belong? I'm going to delay developing the knight to f6 right now. Just because if he does bishop over, I want this idea. I want queen. Okay, so he's going with that. Whenever someone does this, I'm usually inclined to just kind of throw this in. And then, because I want the queen here anyway, is the thing. And then this pawn, because he'll probably bring the queen here, right? Then I'll bring the... Whoa! He resigned? He doesn't like that move? What the fuck is the analysis? I'm only up 1.3. Come on, man. Come on. Really? You're going to resign? I mean... I'm up a little bit more than a pawn. I knew positionally I was up, but that's a little ridiculous. That's a little ridiculous. Come on. You're going to resign at that point? Like, that just doesn't happen. It's like all I did was move a bishop in line with your queen and you're going to resign? Like, that's craziness. That's craziness that he resigned there. Okay, that was a little too much for me. We got to do one more because that was too quick. All right, let's just do another one. Let's do another one. Yeah, I don't even know why the fuck that guy's resigning there. Iggy, hey man, yeah, I don't know why the fuck that guy's resigning there. All right, well whatever, we'll do one more, just to make it interesting. Okay, let's do it. Create a game. All right. Let's see. Is this guy? Oh, he's a D4. He's a D4 guy. So I'm playing this. They always call this the Horwitz defense. This weird. Oh, we got this crap. All right. So we got an exchange French shit variation. These are known for being like really boring positions. I got this idea. You don't want to bring the knight out typically because of the bishop pin. Even though the queen is defending, I don't know. I just remember reading that at one point. We're playing this. Just keep things solid. It's kind of stupid because then the knight doesn't have its natural developing square. All right, well whatever. We have this crap. All right. Let's try to do something a little bit dynamic at least. I haven't played this line in so long. I don't even know, like, I don't remember anything about this line. Since he already moved the bishop, I'm cool with moving my knight to f6 because he's probably not going to move it again and pin the knight. I'm just kind of going. I'm just playing extemporaneously right now. I don't know this line at all. All right. So maybe knight here now. The idea is this knight is pinned to the king, right? It can't move. I could put some pressure. He'll probably just bring his queen out somewhere. Then we just get some trades. It's not that great. I could go after the dark square or the dark square bishop. Here, let me pin this knight first. He's probably going to castle. He's going to castle most likely here. It's either that. Oh, he wants out of the pin. Let's see if he goes all in with the G4 idea. Okay, so the pin is maintained. I think just develop the knight. Get a little control over E5 right now. Come back to chat for a minute, see how everyone's doing. All right. See, now when I look at it, we can't even see it. I think every time I come back to chat to check it out, that's the problem. I think that's when I'm like fucking it up. All right. So come on, go back. We're trying to play a fucking game. This is ridiculous. All right. Let's go back. Should be able to see it, right? Damn it. Why does it do this to me? Why does it do this to me? It's this new, whenever OBS updates, I always have to wrestle with it to get it working right. It's window capture. Give it to me. Give me window capture. We should be getting it now. I mean, maybe we are getting it. No, it looks like we're not though, but maybe we are getting it. All right, I'm just gonna play as if we're getting it. So what did he do? He did A3. Oh, okay, so he's attacking my bishop. I'm simply just gonna retreat. So this guy understands the foundations, the fundamentals. What I have going for me is I have his knight pinned to the queen, which is something, right? I'm looking at hopping in here eventually. Maybe take, hop in. Because with take, his knight's being hit, but then he could always play G4. I don't know. I'm just doing like standard developing moves. I'm not doing anything very special right now. Maybe just challenge. So okay, he's got these pawns on dark squares. So I want to try to hold on to my dark square bishop for now. This is, he might do this kind of shit and then challenge it that way. Then I do got to retreat here and then exchange dark square bishops, which is fine. I want my ideal thing would have been to be able to trade this knight for this bishop. That's what I wanted to do, and then attack. I wanted to kind of attack over here on the king side, but I wasn't able to quite get what I wanted. I have this kind of idea. That does not. I don't know though. Yeah, these French positions are fucking kind of weird. All right, I need to do some rerouting. All right, do I voluntarily release the pin? Maybe I have to play this kind of idea, or actually pawn up, knight over, knight over. Yeah, I think this is going to be a slower positional struggle. Let's go with this. I'm just assuming everyone can see this, by the way. If you can't, that's just how it goes. That happens every now and then. All right. We're just making natural moves. Like, there's been nothing spectacular so far. I mean, he does have his bishop outside the pawn chain. That's something, right? His dark square bishop. I'm looking to, maybe now I just start trying to push forward and break everything open. Where do I trade off? Do I trade off dark square bishops? As long as this pawn is here, he can't really push because of the pin, because of take, right? And then he can't take because I grabbed the queen. Let's see. This is at least like a better game. I'm not playing great, obviously, but it's at least better. Assuming you all can see it. This guy's taking a lot of time right here. He's in the deep think. I'm looking at playing G5 right now. He'll back up, either here or here. Ooh, that's kind of weird. I don't understand that move, but I'm pushing forward, keeping some pressure on. I'm throwing a punch at the bishop. He's going to retreat. I mean, he could come here, which is kind of weird. I didn't even consider that. Throw a punch at the rook. Then I just slide over. I don't know how much that does, but... All right. Hey, this is like last game. He's really throwing punches here. So I'm looking at bishop. Ooh. Bishop here. Take. Nah. Let's see. He's on the knight. Now maybe the knight comes on over. Yeah, I think now's the time. Now's the time for the knight to come over. All right, so here's what he's got to contend with. This bishop is being attacked by the pawn. This knight is ready to be taken, and this structure is going to be damaged. But look at all his pieces. He's got, like, his bishop could come on here and check. He can't really do it right now because of the knight. All right. Now, if I take, he takes with the pawn, and then this knight's under fire. So I'm just not going to take that. I'm not taking either of these. I'm looking at, well, if I take here right now, he moves his king up, rook over. All of a sudden, he's got attack. It's weird that I'm the one on my heels here, right? It's kind of weird. Let's see. How can I get... his pieces are way more active than mine. It's like, and I almost don't want to take because then all of a sudden, bam, rook over. Yeah, and he's going to have a good attack. Look at his bishops. I'm kind of you know, digging his bishops. I'm in awe of his bishop power right now. All right, well, here's what we're doing. We're just going to... he's attacking, so we're going to trade pieces. When your opponent is attacking you, trade pieces. Because I'll have, if he doesn't do anything, I have take, and then I have two pieces attacking e5. So he's got to make a decision. Does he take the bishop? And I think I'll take... well, yeah, I'll take with the bishop, I think. Well, then oh, hold on. I'll take the knight first, obviously. He's thinking we're even on time. We're at least even on time. Which is good. Okay. So he did none of the above. Now I fucking just... I go in for the attack. So here's the deal. I'm going to attack with the knight because I was on the queen, so he had to deal with that. That was the more significant attack, right? Now the question is how I deal with this, with all of this nonsense. It's looking pretty good for him, to be honest. If I take, he takes, then my knight's under fire. So, yeah, this bishop's being hit. All right, there's some major problems. I might have even lost. I might be lost here. I mean, I could sack a pawn. Is that the way to do it? Yeah, this is bad. This is really, really bad chess right now. Okay. I'm not even thinking very well tactically right now, which is incredibly disappointing. So my knight and bishop are being hit. Like, what am I doing? Like, what the fuck am I even playing this game? This is pathetic. All right. Let's see. And do I have any counterplay? Like this kind of crap? No, then he just takes the knight. Everything looks shit. Everything looks like shit right now. Okay. Yeah, I did not play this right at all. All right, we're gonna go. We're doing this crap. So he takes. I take. His queen's gonna hop in here with check. I take. He takes over here. We got knight. Oh, he's going this one. I think that's actually a little bit better for me. Funny enough. Maybe, right? Because then take. I at least like I'll have a tempo because he's got to defend against a checkmate threat. Well, whatever. I'm still totally lost, but he could have done that a little bit cleaner. Jesus. That was bad. This is really bad chess. Hey, maybe he'll miss checkmate in one. Nah, right? Okay. If this rook ever moves over, I got this idea of taking the pawn, and then he won't be able to recapture because of the pin. I'm looking at getting my queen over, attacking here. But the problem is this pawn is a very big liability, right? Oh yeah, so he's on that. We got to do this kind of stuff. This is a mess. Complete slop. All right, he's trying to open it up, which makes sense. So here's the part where I start throwing punches.
I'm looking at hitting with check right here. A lot of times your opponent feels real confident when they're throwing punches, but the second you start throwing punches, they're scrambling. Let's see how he responds here. He's got this idea, sort of, right? But then we got check, and he could just tuck in. It's at least offensive, you know. I wonder if he's going to play this. Oh wait, no, it doesn't work. That doesn't work. He can't play this because of the pin. I take. He can't recapture. All right, so that's kind of cool. All right, so now I got a little bit of something going. Just a little bit. I'm still worse, but ooh, look at this beautiful idea, right? Where do I take here with check first? I think this is prettier, right? Yeah. Check. He could bring the knight out. But then I can take advantage of the pin. Victor, sir, you're probably hating this because I'm just gobbling up pawns, but... oh, man. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Hey, I'm up a pawn. I'm up 4 pawns for the piece. All right, so I want to get these pawns rolling up the board. All right, so what? He's coming over with the king, right? All right, then we get this. Oh, look how pretty that is. Hold on, which piece do I go with? I go with the queen because I don't want the knight to be on the queen still, right? Look at this. It's a fucking comeback of the century. Comeback of the century. And now I throw this in with check. He's got to move the king down here. And then I fucking clean up. Well, but then he'll be on the rook. Hold on. I still want to be a little bit accurate. I got to be a little bit careful, but I mean this is totally winning. Let's do some finesse. Let's do a little finesse here. Just to keep things interesting. Check, right? King's got to come down here. Oh, look how pretty this is. Oh no, it doesn't quite work. Should I get greedy and go for everything? I mean, I think there's got to be a mate. There's got to be a mate down here somewhere. Oh man, I don't know. He's coming in here. Where's my checkmate? Where's my fucking mate? Give me that checkmate. Where's he coming? Here or here? If he comes here, what's my follow-up? Yeah. I mean, I guess maybe this. Oh, shit. I'm running low on time. I got to be quicker. Okay, now. All right, fucking be a little quicker. Here we go. Oh, wait, that's my own piece. What am I doing? All right, here. Where's the mate? Right here and then down? Fuck. I gave him a tempo, so now he can, like, check me here. What am I doing? I'm not playing good chess. I'm totally... Okay, so he's going in for this. Fuck it. Fuck that. I should be able to win this game. If I can't win this fucking game, what am I even doing here? All right. I just got to play quick now. Deliver some checks, play quick. Get that check in. He's coming down. Get these pawns rolling. I'm just getting these pawns fucking rolling up the board right now. I'm going to have another queen in just a second. All right. Fucking... floundering a little bit. All right. We'll do that. We'll do this. Pre-move. He can't get over there with his king to defend, so I'm looking at rolling up. What's he going to do? What's he going to do now? I don't see it. I don't see any fucking escape. Yep, I got to be careful, though. You still got to be careful with these guys, you know. There's definitely stalemate threats in the air. Got to be careful. Got him. Woo! All right, that was intense. That was intense. That was fucking intense. It happened, but it happened. We had a good comeback there. Victor Sir, you say gotta go out for the night, but it's been fun hanging out. Catch you next time, Mag. Yeah, it was great seeing you, brother. You got to see a cool game at the end there, man. And there's JT. That's when JT pops in for the comment. So hello everyone. My name is Agni James. I am a guided meditation instructor. I'm also a chess teacher, IRL. I do this for a living. I play shit chess when I'm streaming, but sometimes it's not so bad. I did win 23 in a row on Lead Chess on one VOD. Check it out. It was a pretty cool moment. I was in the 99.9th percentile recently. All right. Let's do, I think we're ready to switch it up. So all these chess people here, I know you were probably looking forward to more chess, but we are going to do a guided meditation, actually. Taylor Jade, welcome in. Holy shit. Taylor, good to see you. What's new? What is new with you? Taylor Jade is one of my favorite people. She's a streamer on Twitch. She hasn't been streaming as much lately, at least not from my understanding, but she's also an athlete, like legit athlete, right? A basketball player, fucking volleyball. She's hardcore, like Junior Olympic style, right? You don't fuck with Taylor Jade. She'll maul your shit. Her and Alex, right? By the way, is Alex athletic? I don't even fucking know. I don't even know. If Nope Just Evil. Is that even his name? I can't even remember shit right now. Let's see. Wait. You have your last one was at Disneyland with the hubby yesterday. Yeah, right. Cool. Well, that's cool. We're gonna switch out of the chess category right now because we're gonna go to the fitness and health. Let's see, fitness and health. Yeah, I was just doing some chess. I should have lost that game, but I was able to mount a comeback, so that was kind of cool. Yeah, all right. So I'm at least remembering some names. I'm at least remembering some people's names. That's good. It's good to fucking actually to remember like something in my life, you know. When I do these streams, for some reason I have like crazy memory lapses. I think it's because of all the multitasking and shit I'm doing on like one monitor at any given moment. Yeah, there you are. Fucking speak of the devil. Nope, just evil. Welcome in, friend. It's been ages. This is we were talking about this earlier. This is one of the earliest System of a Down shirts. This is an old school shirt, and I'm going to tell the story again. Sorry to those of you who were not here before. I used to run the second largest website for the band Tool back in the early to mid 90s, right? This was like when websites were like a big fucking deal, right? I owned and ran the second largest website, and the producer of System of a Down contacted me and was like, "Hey, I'm also the producer of Tool. Is it cool if I send you a demo tape of this new band that has just come out, System of a Down, and I'll send you some stickers, and if you like them, you could put a link to their website on your website." And I was like, "Sure," because it was like my website was getting a lot of traffic. I had over 6 million views, 6 million hits on my website. That was like when they had the counters and shit. Remember that when you used to go to like a website and there would be like a counter on the front? Like it was back in those fucking old school days, right? So like, yeah, I listened to the demo tape. I was like, these guys are fucking great. Who's this Surge guy, right? And fucking, I was like, all right, yeah, sure. So I put a link to their website, and it was fucking awesome. So I got some old System of a Down merch, which is pretty cool. And then I saw this shirt like on eBay for like $100 or something recently, and I was like, I'm not gonna sell this. I like the old school System of a Down shirt. I'm gonna keep this one. Even though it's faded, it's a bit faded and wrinkled, I still have it. I found it in my parents' closet in my old bedroom recently. It was pretty cool. So what do we got going on here? But thank you, Nope Just Evil. Thank you. I appreciate your digging this shirt. Let's see. Taylor, you say, yeah, he's a beat Spartan, races and trainer, but he's still your old man, a beat Spartan. Yeah, that's how I feel these days. That's how I feel. You know, it's like my knees aren't the same, right? Right. I mean, I can still run, like I still do long, fairly long distance running. Like I'll run like 3 miles, 5 miles, shit like that. I can still play ball, but I'm not like I got to do a lot more stretching. There was like one of my favorite streamers was talking about this. He's like, I go to the courts. I play in a semi-professional basketball league, and you'll see these older dudes that will like be stretching for like 45 minutes before the game, but then during the game they're just like dunking over you. But before the game they're like stretching for 45 fucking minutes, and all the young guys are like kind of laughing at them, right? That's me. I'm like the older dude who's just like stretching out for 45 fucking minutes before the game. But then like I can still fucking play. But just I need my stretching time or else I'm fucked. Let's see, what do we got going on here? Yeah, I think it is their first demo, and I saw it at my parents' house the last time I was there. I saw it. It's literally a cassette fucking tape. It's a cassette System of a Down tape. The only problem is it's open, so it's not going to be worth as much. It's open, and I listened to it a few times, right? So it's not worth as much. But I'm gonna bring it over from my folks' house next time I go over there, and then I'll show it on stream, and we can see like what it's worth. Who was it? It was I think Tindereos was saying it might be worth like a couple $100 or something like that, and which would be fucking amazing. I'll throw that fucker on eBay, for 200, 400. I don't even have a cassette player anymore. Like what the fuck am I gonna do with it? It's just sitting there collecting dust. I hope it still works. Maybe I don't know how long cassettes last for, right? Like what's the shelf life on a cassette if it's just sitting there? Anyone know? DARTS is your favorite song. Yeah. I mean, I was big into them. They opened up for Slayer, I think, on their first tour, and that's how they got big. They were the opening band for Slayer, like way back in the day, and then everyone's like, hey, these guys are legit. And a cool thing about Serj is that he was actually the CEO of a company before he like went all in on music. It was pretty cool. It's like it's always interesting and that's like the lead singer of Offspring. He was like a molecular biologist or something, and then he's like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna make music. The guitarist for Tool, I can't think of his name. Adam Jones, the guitarist for fucking Tool. He was like big in the fucking early graphic design business. Like he did a lot of the artwork or did a lot of the early CGI and shit for Jurassic Park and all that. He did a lot of that, the special effects for that shit. And then he's like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna make music. People like a lot of these guys have had cool careers, and they're like, fuck it, we're just gonna leave the corporate world. I have a buddy. He worked for Crate and Barrel, doing. He was the director of marketing or some shit like that. I forget what the fuck was his name was or his role was, but he did it for like forever, right? And he fucking hated his job. He said it was him and a bunch of middle-aged women that would just sit around a fucking sit around a goddamn table, a fucking boardroom table for like 6 hours debating whether like they were going to call the next sale the Spring Fling or like the spring, a swing spring event and shit like that. They would just debate it for like 6 hours a day, and that was like his fucking life. And he couldn't stand it. He fucking hated it. And now he makes toys. He literally makes and designs toys for a living. He owns a company called Death by Toys, and they're really funny fucking toys. In fact, here let me bring up some of his merch because it's really good. And then I'm also supporting a friend. It's genius. It's all dark. It's all dark shit. So let me go to his website. And he makes a living by just making toys for a fucking living. Like, how cool is that? Like, what if your job, it's like, oh, I just make toys for a fucking living. All right, so let me load this up so you all can see it. Okay, so here we go. And I'll make each one big so you can all see that as well. So we got here. If we can just open these. Oh, come on. This one says, yeah, here we go. Me leaving my party because I shit my pants. This is here. Look at this. Look at this. Like, it's fucking genius. It's fucking genius. It's fucking awesome. I love his shit. Look at the action figure, right? You know, with the shit all over his pants. It's fucking brilliant, right? Contents, me just letting myself out. It says just like the real thing. Me leaving my party because I shit my pants, right? And by the way, this is him right here. This is my buddy Dan Polydorus. All right, let's see what else he has on here. Here we go. We have male handle with care, male ego. And then in the fucking box, it's just broken pieces of glass, very fragile. One male ego action figure. All right, may arrive shattered. All right, not bad. What else do we got here? We have falling asleep on a pile of unfolded laundry like a lazy piece of shit. Then up at the top corner it says, just fucking give up. Who even cares, right? Contents, one piece of shit and one piece of clean laundry. Right? This is fucking genius shit. And by the way, this guy was a stand-up comedian before he did this. He would do that in his spare time. We have, this is good. Fun with electricity play set. And we got the fucking outlet and the fork. Contains one fork and one cozy fork holder. Not bad. Yeah, but anyways, buy his shit. Support my friend if you like any of his stuff. It's Death by Toys is the name of the company. We actually hang out every now and then. He actually came by. He did an awesome favor for me. He came by and went through all my old toys because he knows all the vintage toys and what they're worth. Went through all my old Star Wars toys, all my old fucking Transformers, all that shit, and was able to find, anything of value. Because, a lot of it's just junk, but some of it's worth a ton. And he fucking, pulled out all the pieces that were valuable as fuck. And he's like, sell these on eBay. And then he gave me the name of a buddy. And he's like, yeah, and take all these to my buddies and he'll give you a good price, because he can use the spare parts for this shit. So I did that and made some fucking money. I think I made like $600 total off the deal. All right, let's see. Where are we at here in chat? Let's see. I think we're good. I think we're all good. It's Liquid Stealth. You say 400 years, give or take. Okay. Yeah. There we go. All right. Anyways, that was that. All right. So let's do some guided meditation. Let's do it. All right. Yeah. Oh, that's how long a cassette lasts. 400 years. Seriously. So then that cassette's good because it's been sitting untouched. And I probably played it like 10 times, and so it's worth a few hundred. That's awesome. Cool. I'll definitely sell that fucker. This shirt I want to keep, because it's nice. It's cool too to wear the vintage shirts, right? You're not going to find this anymore. I think I saw one on eBay and it was going for like, 100 or two. But yeah, Liquid, you say you really have no idea, but 400 years sound like a good round number. Yeah, I don't know either, right? Okay, let me take a break, fill my water before the meditation, and then we'll come back and we'll do a guided meditation. I'll see you all in a minute. All right, we're back. We are back. Back in business. This is going to be an especially dark meditation, because, oh hey Iggy, good to see you, man. Especially dark meditation because my lights are out and back. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it works well for you all. Okay. Yeah, so I always come out here, really intense, and I'm fucking full of life and energy and super fucking, wild and shit, and then we slow things down. And we come into the place of peace, love, and oneness, residing in our hearts. So find a comfortable seated position. You can sit on the floor in lotus pose. You can sit cross-legged. Or you can sit in a chair. The main thing is to find a position that is comfortable for you. And then gently close your eyes. And take a few slow, deep breaths on your own. While maintaining good posture. I have this Amitabha Buddhist chant that rings a chime every 2 seconds. And you can use it to help regulate your breath count. So take a few more slow and deep breaths on your own, maintaining a regular breath count. Inhale through your nose, gently raising your belly. Exhale through your mouth, gently lowering your belly. Breathe in through your nose, slowly raising your abdomen. Breathe out through your mouth, slowly lowering your abdomen. Stay focused on your breath. Inhale, raising your belly. Exhale, lowering your belly. Breathe in, raising your abdomen. Breathe out, lowering your abdomen. Keep your awareness on your breath count. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Your breath calms your body, and your body calms your mind. Be mindful of your breath count. Visualize yourself sitting on the tallest mountain peak. Watching the clouds float through the sky beneath you. Two clouds float together and merge into one. And one cloud stretches apart, dividing into two. These clouds float through the sky before disappearing over the horizon. These clouds are like your thoughts. Thoughts come into being and exist for a while in conscious awareness before disappearing from your mind. That is the nature of human thought. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that is of no benefit to you. Keep your awareness on your breath count. When thoughts arise in your mind, picture them as clouds floating through the sky before disappearing from your mind. And return your focus to your breathing. Your essence is love. Your love is manifested as light. Your purpose is to shine your light on others. awakening the memory of their own internal light within them. And they will shine their light on all whom they encounter. Until the whole world is glowing radiantly as one once again. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego which obscures your third eye vision. Stay true to your breathing. On your next breath, travel down beneath the level of conscious awareness. All the way down to your heart chakra. Feel the love emanating from this location. And the warmth surrounding this love. Experience the perfect peace residing here. And the joy which accompanies it. In this place, you are never alone. Residing at the holiest of altars. Boundaries and separations are inconceivable here. For that which is eternally one can never be split into two. The only thing existing here is perfect love. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that is of no benefit to you. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing any ego which obscures your third eye vision. See through your third eye. And breathe. As thoughts appear in your mind, release them and return to your breath count. On your next breath, travel down beneath the level of consciousness. All the way down to your center point. To the place inside you where your essence flows the strongest. To the place inside of you of perfect love. At your center, you flow eternally from the source of all creation. At your center, your divinity is impossible to deny. Here at your center, your faith is steadfast. Here at your center, you recall who you are. Focus all your attention on your center point. And when you're ready, travel through. I'll see you on the other side. Here, at your center point, true nature unfolds. At this location, you remember how you came to be. Existing as an extension of the source of all creation. possessing the divine attributes of the eternal. Recalling who you are. Recalling your immutable, unchanging nature. Delving deep into the heart of perfect oneness. We share this location together. Focus on your center point. Being one with the eternal. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all stress and tension from your body. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all fear and worry from your mind. Gently open your eyes, returning to the present moment, bringing with you the peace from this meditation throughout the remainder of your day. Namaste. Thank you all for sharing this sacred space with me. I am honored and humbled to be here with you as your meditation guide. I hope you each feel more relaxed and peaceful, more centered and grounded, more nourished and connected to oneness. And most importantly, I sincerely hope that you take the peace and love from this meditation out with you into the external world and share it with all those whom you encounter. Namaste. All right. How was that for everyone? Let's see. That was a 31-minute meditation. So a little bit shorter than usual, but I feel that meditation was solid. That felt good for me. Let's see, for everyone else out there, I'm Swiss. Swiss, excellent. Yes, namaste to you, brother. I hope you enjoyed that meditation. It's always good to see you around, man. I know this is late night for you, early morning for you, but you're one of the reasons I stream on Twitch. So thank you for being so welcoming when I came aboard, all the introductions and everything. You introduced me to the whole fitness and health community. So thank you. And JT Farms, you're my rock, you're my anchor. Without you, I mean, sometimes I don't know what I would do with these streams. It's you derive benefit from these, and you communicate that to me, and you're also my friend IRL. So that's important. It's doubly important that that you're here with me, and that that we get to share this experience together. It's not a typical experience, right? This is not something that you just get to share with the clerk who's checking you out at the grocery store, right? This is a unique thing that we do here together, and I appreciate you, JT. Thank you. You regulate the energy here. Swiss, you say it's 5 a.m. here, and you spend your night with us. Yes, I know. It's amazing. 5 a.m. I mean, you're incredible. Oh, Swiss, I don't know if I told you this. This is kind of cool. Evelyn Yoga is coming over from Australia in May, and she's going to hang out with me. She's going to stay with me for like a few days. I don't know if I told you about that, but how cool is that? You introduced us, I believe, right? It was either you or Grace, but you introduced me to Grace, so by association. And now she's going to come over and hang out with me. She's taking a trip from Canada and going all the way down through the U.S. down to Mexico. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Liquid Stealth. I'm so happy that you enjoy these meditations too. It's truly a blessing having you come on in here and meditate with us. I mean, sometimes I was wondering, if it was just me and JT, some days, and but no, you definitely you appreciate it. So it's I'm happy to be of service. I'm happy to provide a decent meditation for you. So thank you. Let's see. Swiss, you say you now have iPhone 15 Pro and 5G, so you will stream more. Yeah, and show me the nice and crazy places. You're in the most beautiful place in the world. You're in Switzerland, right? Someone was trying to make the argument the other day that northern Canada is more beautiful than Switzerland. But I don't know. They were saying they're pretty much on par, but northern Canada is more beautiful. I don't know. I think that's nonsense. I think what you've shown me is the most beautiful area I've ever seen in my life. So thank you for doing that. Let's see. You Liquid, you say thank you for your time and energies. Well, thank you. Yeah, like I just said, thank you. Swiss, you connect people all over the world. You do. You're a connector. You connect people all over the world, and that's important. So Liquid, you say you like going where you feel like you found people, at least as far as meditation and chess are concerned. Yeah, it's a community. We have a small but tight knit community, right? And everyone's is just good. We have good people. We attract good people in here. So thank you all. All right. What else do we got here? And I think that's about it. Beautiful. Let's get the raid call all lined up. All right. I'm getting this all signed up. All queued up. If you are a subscriber, copy and paste this raid call. Fix my manual shoutouts aren't working either. JT? Ah, fuck. All right, I gotta fix some commands. My boom command's not working. Manual shoutouts aren't working. I got some work to do. All right. See, thank you. Like I these are things I gotta fix. All right. I'll get around to it at some point. No links are coming up. All right. I I got to get my shit together. This is what happens. I went like 3 months with only streaming 3 times. And now that I'm back in it, I've been streaming again. What have I streamed like 5 times in the last, 8 days? And something like that, 4 times in the last 8 days. Now that I'm streaming again, like, I fucking forgot everything and nothing's working. That's just how it works. That's how it works. All right. Yeah, send me a reminder too, like a text me tomorrow or something, and in case I forget, because I need to eat some food right now. I'm fucking running on fumes. All right, so yeah, copy and paste this. Let's see who's out there in the Twitch world. Get to spread the love, share the energy. Who do we got? Oh, we got Noger. Well, that's a pretty easy choice. Noger's my buddy. He's a philosophy streamer. He brings academic philosophy to the masses. Great dude. Devotes his life to helping people. So we're going to give him a raid. Thank you all so much for being here with me. I love you all unconditionally. You're all people that I care about deeply. So thank you. And thank you for sharing this sacred space with me. It's no joke. When I say that, I mean it. I absolutely mean that. This is the holiest of holy altars. We come in here into the place of perfect love. So thank you so much. Be kind to the people around you. Spread the love.